Welcome back to your own digital learning station, Prudence Coaching English class. Hello students, today I'll provide you Julius Caesar Act 1 Scene 1 complete explanation with animation. It will ensure your 100% concept clarity, and if you watch the full content, then you can answer any question from Act 1 Scene 1 completely. So let's start. Welcome back to your own digital learning station, Prudence Coaching English class. Hello students, today I'll provide you Julius Caesar Act 1 Scene 1 complete explanation with animation. It will ensure your 100% concept clarity, and if you watch the full content, then you can answer any question from Act 1 Scene 1 completely. So let's start. Before the beginning of Act 1 Scene 1, we must know about the background of Julius Caesar. It will help us to understand the story perfectly. William Shakespeare's magnum opus Julius Caesar begins in 45 BC in Rome. Rome is the capital of Italy. In Italy in 45 BC, there were two major generals. They were Julius Caesar and Pompey. They were rivals to each other. Once Julius Caesar and Pompey had a severe battle. In the battle, Julius Caesar's troop got victorious. After winning the battle with Pompey, Julius Caesar was coming back to his capital Rome. In the capital, all the denizens were eagerly waiting to welcome their new king Julius Caesar by wearing new dresses. Two tribunes of Rome, Flavius and Manuel, were very much upset. They were the followers of Pompey. At the defeat of Pompey, they were very much furious. And those who were celebrating the victory of Caesar, they were enraged at their jubilant nature and were scolding and telling them to go back home. In this way, Act 1 Scene 1 begins. In a street of Rome, enter Flavius, Manuel, and certain citizens. Act 1 Scene 1. Enter Flavius, Manuel, a carpenter, a cobbler, and certain other commoners over the stage. Now on the stage we can find the characters like Flavius, Manuel, and some other denizens of Rome like a carpenter, a cobbler, and some other people. Now Flavius and Manuel, being the supporter of Pompey, they will scold the common citizens and force them to go back their houses and join their respective trades. The play begins with the speech of Flavius. Flavius says, "Hence, home, you idle creatures, get you home. This is a holiday. What, know you not? Being mechanical, you ought not work upon a labouring day without the shine of your profession. Speak, what trade art thou?" Now Flavius says, "Hence, home, you idle creatures, get you home. Get out of here, the common denizens of Rome. You all are idle creatures," means you all are spineless and servile or despicable like the slaves. You get out of here and go back to your home. Next Flavius says, "Is this a holiday?" So Flavius is trying to say to the citizens that do they consider the specific day as a public holiday? Next he added, "What, know you not? Being mechanical, you ought not work upon a labouring day without the sign of your profession." So he is trying to say that those who are artisans or mechanics, don't they know that on a particular working day, they should not loiter around here and there, or they are not allowed to go here and there without wearing the badges of their trade or without wearing the respective aprons of their specific professions. Next he looked at a citizen and asked him that, "Speak, what trade art thou? That means, tell me from which profession you are coming, or what is your specific profession? Tell it to me. Next, the first citizen says, why, sir, a carpenter. That means the first citizen is saying he is a carpenter. Next, Merulus begins his speech. Merulus says, where is thy leather apron and thy rule? What dost thou with thy best apparel on? You, sir, what trade are you? So Merulus is trying to say to the first citizen or to the carpenter that where is his leather apron and his foot rule? Foot rule means the measuring scale for the carpenters. Next, he added, where is his best clothes? That is denoting his profession of a carpenter. Next, Merulus looked at another citizen and asked him, you there? What is your profession or what is your trade? Next, the second citizen, who is a cobbler, he is saying, truly, sir, in respect of a fine workman, I am but, as you would say, a cobbler. So the second citizen, who is a cobbler, he is giving the response that, well, sir, as far as I may be considered a fine workman, I am but, as you might say, a shoemaker or the repairer of shoes. Next, Merulus once again says, but what trade art thou? Answer me directly. As the second citizen was speaking in a roundabout way, so Merulus asked him directly that what is your profession? Answer me directly and don't talk in a roundabout manner. So the second citizen, as you can see students, he was very intelligent and using puns. Pun means the specific literary device for denoting two meaning at the same time with one speech. We'll understand it better with the following speech of the second citizen. Now the second citizen is saying, a trade, sir, that I hope I may use with a safe conscience, which is indeed, sir, a mender of bad souls. So this line is very much important, students. Here he is saying that a mender of bad souls. Actually, this is a pun which means he is a repairer of the shoes, and the secondly he is trying to say he can rectify the follies or the fake boasts of the character that Merulus is having at the same time. So here the cobbler or the second citizen is saying, sir, a trade in which a man may use with a clear conscience, for I am a mender of souls. Here, mender of souls is meaning he is repairing the soles of the shoes. And another meaning, as I told you, this is the mender of souls, S-O-U-L-S, souls. Soul means he is rectifying the bad characters into a good one. Or that means he wants to say that he has the capability of transforming the bad persons into a good one by rectifying the wrongs in their characters. The witty speech of the cobbler made Merulus angry. Probably he has understood the inner meaning of the speech of the cobbler and got irritated. That's why he said, what trade, thou knave? Thou naughty knave? What trade? Now angrily Merulus is saying that answer it clearly, that in which profession you are in. You saucy fellow, or a dishonest or unscrupulous man? What is your profession? Answer it now. Merulus has called the cobbler a saucy fellow or a dishonest person. These also made the cobbler very angry. So he very angrily responds back to Merulus but uses another pun. He says, "Nay, I beseech you." It means, "I beg your pardon, sir. I didn't mean what you have understood. Sir, be not out with me. Don't lose your temper, sir, or don't get annoyed against me. Yet, if you be out, sir, I can mend you. Even after that, if you lose your temper, I can mend you as well." See, students, how nicely the cobbler is using another pun here. He is saying, "I can mend you." Actually, it has two meaning. The cobbler is trying to say that he can rectify the follies or the faults of the character that Merulus is bearing in his character right now. He has also said that if Merulus is going here and there and his shoes is getting worn out, then he can repair it as well. But see how nicely he is saying one thing within two meaning. So this is very much interesting about the cobbler, and the character of the cobbler is very much important for you because he is using constantly the puns. So it remains very much important from the point of your exams. So prepare this speech of cobbler very well. This speech of the cobbler made Merulus extremely irritated. Now Merulus says that, "What meanst thou by that? Mend me, thou saucy fellow." Merulus is trying to say that, "How dare you to say that? Or what do you mean by mend me? You idiot, you wretched fellow. You are an unscrupulous person. You are saying that you will rectify me. How dare you? What kind of audacity do you possess that you are uttering this type of speech? You should be holding your tongue, otherwise you'll be punished." So here Merulus is simply threatening the cobbler to hold his tongue, otherwise he is going to get extreme punishment. Next, the cobbler responds back to Merulus by saying, "Why, sir, cobble you? So why, sir, do you want to get your shoes repaired?" Now, to reduce the argument between Merulus and cobbler, Flavius took entry into the scene and says, "Thou art a cobbler, art thou?" So Flavius told the cobbler that, "So you are a cobbler by profession. Are you a cobbler?" Now the second citizen, who is the cobbler, he is saying, "Truly, sir, all that I live by is with the all. My profession is keenly centered around with my shoemaker's awl." Awl is basically a shoemaker's tool for repairing soles of the shoes. "I meddle with no tradesman's matters nor women's matters." Meddle means interfere. So I don't interfere with any other businessman's matters, neither I have engaged myself with any women's affairs. But with all I am indeed, but with my tool or with my all I am really, sir, a surgeon of old shoes. I am a good surgeon or a repairer of old shoes. When they are in great danger, I recover them. When the soles of the shoes get damaged, I resole them. As proper men as ever trod upon, needs leather have gone upon my handiwork. This simply means that the noblest men who ever worked on leather have worked on my handiwork. He is saying that those who are noblemen and who uses pure leather shoes, they must have repair their shoes once ever by me. Next, Flavius says, But wherefore art not in thy shop today? Why dost thou lead these men about the streets? So Flavius is saying that, but why are you not in your shop today? And why are you leading these men who are in the streets? So finally, the cobbler responds back by saying, Truly, sir, to wear out their shoes to get myself into more work. So the cobbler is saying that indeed, sir, it is to wear their shoes out so that I shall get more work. But indeed, sir, we make holiday to see Caesar and to rejoice in his triumph. So the cobbler is saying that we are holding a holiday in order to see Caesar and to rejoice at his triumph. In this video, we have completed up to line number 35 of Act 1 Scene 1 Julius Caesar. In our next video, we will begin from line number 36 of Act 1 Scene 1 Julius Caesar. Dear students, if you find this content really helpful for you and if you want this type of content on regular basis, then please subscribe our channel and like our content. Your one like will cost you nothing, but will provide us great motivation to provide you more helpful content forever. Thanks for watching, students. Have a great day ahead. Keep watching and keep improving. Goodbye, everyone.